Hi, I'm Sifi. I talk to college students about what drives them and what they're passionate about. So, what's your name and what are you studying?
My name is Saksham and I'm studying fluid dynamics for past many years. Currently, I'm a postdoc research scholar in Caltech in the studio lab hosted by Professor Ankur Shekia.
How do you approach learning something new?
So the way I try to learn something new is first to get excited about the topic and try to see the history of it, how people have studied it, approached it, and then I try to ask myself, what do I know about it, and then I would check, Google or papers or perhaps some examples and match, see if the answers are matching with the answers that people have posed in the literature.
What's the best advice that someone has given you?
So I remember long time back. I think I attended like a Nobel Prize lecture. Said that best advice is to never take any advice. So I hardly take any advice from people. Also matches with the Royal Society Latin phrase "nullius in verba," which means to take no one's word and try to experiment things yourself.
How do you come up with new ideas or stay creative?
The way to stay creative is perhaps read poems by different poets or stories, fiction, non-fiction, and sometimes write poems myself. And in that process, questions emerge to be as receptive and vast like a valley, and to be as complete as a block of wood which is not carved. Once you start uh, carving it, means you start answering questions and you start dissecting details and so on. Just the way to stay creative is to stay uncarved.
Where do you usually go to meet and network with people?
Most of the friendships and networks, they emerge quite organically, but I tend to go to different. Athenaeum is one of my favorite in Caltech.
What are you currently working on or what are you excited about?
We are quite excited at the moment about building a very advanced and optimized heat exchanger design. And for that, currently we are doing some pilot tests where we have constructed uh, lattice structures, as you can see here. And then there are different crisscross tubes of sub-millimeter diameter. And the hope is that we will be able to create a design that can optimize the cooling mechanisms in laptops, smartphones, perhaps even in data centers.
How do you think your work or what you're studying will make an impact in this world?
Traditional methods are no longer used because AI could just solve things very fast. We have to first think about how AI is going to change the territory of science, territory of technology, and territory of many other fields, and then understand from there and recalibrate. How do we think about impact of our world?
And I appreciate you sharing all of this and taking your time out for
Thank you so
this.
much.